Welcome to News World. And farewell to Chief Krokoff, who, as of April 1st, is retiring. We will lose one of the good ones.
Peace.
I liked him. But I can't help but feel like it's Clint Eastwood walking out halfway through Magnum Force. But beyond veiled compliments, we salute you. And good luck in your travels. And to the next Police Chief of Albany, New York.
I just hope we make a good decision.
Just start with a joke, like really lighten the mood. You know?
No, he's got to be firm. He's got to be real serious about it.
All right.
Especially in this town.
Good luck to you.
Yes.
Out there. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, yeah.
And State Senator Tony Avila.
Avila? Is there an E in there? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Avila.
State Senator Tony Avila wants to ban machetes, which leads to the most obvious question. How am I supposed to open my stockpile of pre-Chuck Schumer 4 Loco cans?
I need those for coconuts too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like crucial.
Yeah.
So.
And we're just moving right along here.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else? Importante?
Yes. Joe, can we get the Worldly in here? The what? The Worldly. Yeah, the News World Award. Yeah. All right.
We gotta give that to who are you giving it to?
Anonynous versus ISIS. Thank you. Red Cult Anons expose and destroy ISIS networks. Now, News World and Anonymous don't always agree on everything, but that was the coolest. So in solidarity with Anonymous, we will don the News World mask.
It's the official.
And good job, guys. But you have to share it with Boney M for the song Sunny.
Ugh.
You like Boney M?
I don't like that mask.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you. You're the real MVP.
Fuck those guys.
Fuck
What are we looking at for time here? Like 2 minutes?
3.
All right. Okay. So we got scientists create hyper-intelligent mice with human DNA.
Now, what is the main purpose of those experiments?
I don't know, but that can't be good.
No, really, it doesn't sound too good at all.
It's how
anything involving mice and experiments, I think.
Eventually, where's the line? All right, you're putting human brains in mice. When do you put a mice brain in a human? Where's the line?
Nah, you don't do the opposite. That's
Okay.
That's like downgrading in a sense. But then again, mice are highly intelligent, so.
All right. Keystone Pipeline vetoed. Pretty sure that they couldn't square up with the Lakota anyway, but
Kaputs.
that's just my opinion. Head transplant coming in 2017.
That's like a whole head?
Yeah, head, new body.
Really?
Yep. I'm gonna get one of them.
Wow, that's like some voodoo shit. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
I can't.
Now, also, we have space news today. I want to be the first news company to have official space news, called Space News.
Space, just straight space?
Yeah, space news. This is News World once it's
So you want to expand
intergalactic.
it, so you want to go new space?
Space news. So once
Or
we're
galaxy,
off the
or
planet,
galaxy news?
we'll work on it.
Universal news.
There's a planet. Did you know there was a planet named Ceres in between Mars and Jupiter?
No.
A lot of people don't.
Did not know that. Can it sustain life? Or
Nah, but that might be like the Anunnaki.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
ancient aliens.
I mean,
Like where we came from.
well, yeah, there's
Prometheus.
Well, yeah, well, there's you know, that what you call it? Those volunteers that NASA selected
Yeah.
to colonize Mars. I think that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, they don't have any money for it, so it's just kind of.
I mean that, and like, why would you take all the brightest like people out of here and
Put them on another planet.
Yeah, put them
that
on
doesn't
another
have
planet.
anything.
Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna
Good luck.
get? Yeah,
We might get back.
space.
I would do it.
You have to pay me to do that.
What are you going to spend the money on? You're on Mars.
Well, I'll be back eventually.
Uh,
I put it in my bank account, let it grow, and when I come back in like 50 years, I'll be a millionaire.
Kids. Okay, so, Titan, Saturn's moon Titan, we're going to send NASA wants to send a submarine there.
Ooh.
And to travel through its methane oceans.
Oh, wow. How big are the oceans? I mean, are they
Pretty
as big as big as our oceans? Or?
I don't know, but they're not even water. They're
Yeah.
methane.
Really?
Yeah.
Methane seas.
Liquid methane because
That's
it's cold.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's on top of all this, all these advancements in human civilization, Spock is dead.
Man. Never thought I'd see this day coming, man.
Of my friend, I can only say this: of all the souls I have encountered in my travels, his was the most
Human.
human.
Rest in peace, Spock. Man, that guy was a pioneer.
And
Not only did he cultivate, Star Trek into our lives, but he
we grew up with this guy.
pretty much, man.
He was like a member of our family.
And yeah, the dude, he was really talented beyond acting as well. So he did a lot of directing, and he served too in the army as well. So did not know that. So
Did he?
yeah,
The American Army.
yeah, it's the greatest army in the world. I mean,
Yeah.
crazy.
True.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Spock. Rest in peace, Mr.
Oh,
Nimoy.
man.
Live long and prosper.
Now I guess we will get on to the 2015 Albany Common Council Annual African. I'm going to start that over.
Yeah, you might have to start.
2015 Albany Common Council Annual African American History Month celebration. Got a bit of footage on that, so we're going to show that to you. And we are also going to read off every name on the list of people that were celebrated and given awards, honorees. And want to take care of that?
You want to read these off?
Yeah, on the right.
Okay. First, we have Miss Leah Perkins, Miss Shamika Andrews, Miss Barbara Ann Finman, Mr. Michael A. Grady, Minister Michael Aaron Poindexter, and Minister Jamil Robinson with Metropolitan MTM Baptist Church Youth Ministry Program. Martin Robinson, Antonia Brown, Beverly Ively, Ashley Bishop, Kathy Edmondson, the Rap Road Historical Association, Ms. Johnny Yarborough, Daphne Amaclaire Rodriguez, and Ms. Dana Mackey. Congratulations.
All right.
Pardon me if I mispronounce your name and whatnot. It's pretty early in the morning, so.
Yeah. Okay, and we're going to roll that. Enjoy.
Oh, we're not doing the.
Oh, no, we're doing sports too.
Yeah.
Okay, sports, and then that.
All right, in News World Sports, recently we had a sudden death of an NBA legend, per se, in our eyes that we grew up with. Mr. Anthony Mason, former New York Knick, has died at the age of 48 due to complications of a heart attack that he suffered a month ago. For those of you who don't know Anthony Mason, he played for the New York Knicks during the 90s, alongside with Patrick Ewing and John Starks. A lot of classic games involving them and the Chicago Bulls. If anything, you can catch most of the reruns of the games on MSG. Another news, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather are finally getting on. No homo. The fight's going down on May 2nd. It's probably the most highly anticipated fight in recent memory. It's been going on for a while. There's been a lot of dodging, a lot of speculation going on, but it's official. It's going down on May 2nd. The city of Los Angeles wants to build a new football stadium, yet it's drawn a lot of concerns because they want to build it right next to LAX, and a lot of people would be concerned because due to terrorism. What's going on? The NBA All-Star Weekend happened during Valentine's Day weekend. The event was held down in New York City for the whole weekend, I would say. All-Star events were held at the Barclays Center, and the All-Star game was actually held at Madison Square Garden. So that was pretty neat for all those who came down, got to enjoy the festivities and everything. In other news, Earl Lloyd, the first black NBA player, has died at the age of 86 years old. He made his first appearance with the Washington Capitals on October 3rd, 1950, 3 years after Jackie Robinson made his Major League Baseball debut with the Brooklyn Dodgers. He played for 9 seasons, won an NBA championship with the Syracuse Nationals. After retiring, he coached the Detroit Pistons in 1970, becoming the 4th black NBA coach to do so in the league. So, yeah, and that's News World Sports. Check it.
We're all sort of scurrying about. It's easy to focus on the things that aren't getting done, but the people in this room are about the things that are getting done, and the only way they get done is because dedicated people care about our community and give up their time and their talent to make things happen. So thank you for what you do. Thank you for warming us all up on this bitter cold day and for being inspired. I look forward to being inspired by your stories and all that you've done. And I thank the council and the council president and all of the council members for this initiative and for doing this, because this is one of the best days that we have here in City Hall every year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We've all been running around from one place to the other in the midst of the cold, and you all have been doing that. So I know that for some of you it was a great sacrifice to be here this evening, and others you wouldn't be any other place at this time. And our goal here today is to not only, we could be preaching to the choir, because most of us in the room, we know these people that we're honoring, and we know the great work that they have done and the contributions they have made, be it through the faith community, through the nonprofit community, and the educational community. All areas of our city have been positively impacted by people that are going to be honored here tonight. And this year's theme, the national theme of Black History Month, is centered around three areas of history, Black life, and culture. And we believe that the individuals that have been selected by their individual council members tonight represent all of those areas at the highest level. So I want you to listen keenly to what the council members have to say.
I don't have to read a Bible, because when you know somebody and been their neighbor, you already know what they're about. And I'm just going to take you back to a few years back, where we was on the south end on the porch one night talking. Me and Barbara, my wife, and God bless her sister Patricia. And we were talking about the city of Albany and things that was going on. And Barbara said, I'm going to be a teacher. I said, you're going to be a teacher? She said, yeah, I'm in school now, right? So I said, all right, that's good. And when I met, she works at Green Tech. My grandson goes to Green Tech. And I've been at some of those parenting meetings at Green Tech. And hear an African-American woman stand up and dealing with a bunch of males and talk about what you need to do in class and how you need to come and you need to be prepared. Because see, maybe they don't know that she was part of the Albany Gate Prevention Group. She was part of PAVE. During the summertime, Barbara brings out her grill and cooks in the community for the people in the community. So she's always giving back. She's part of the basketball tournament with the Love Tournament, and she's active in the community. And when they said that we were picking educators out of our wards, I had no problem calling Barbara and ask her. I said, I need your bio. She said, I can't toot my own horn. I said, baby, I can toot it for you. Because this is somebody that's well-deserved for this award here, this honor here. This is one of our own unseen heroes in our community that we don't see, that we don't hear about. But tonight and next Friday, we'll hear all about Barbara Pendergrass.
And we're back.
Oh, hey, we're back.
We have one more report, and that is the two-row wampum goose-went presentation, and that was on at the Quaker House in Albany, the meeting house, and I got an opportunity to see Denise Watso of the Abenaki, and she had some really insightful things to say about the history of this country and education, and I would like you to take a look.
So as we went down the river, I think, did you explain how we went down the river, Native people and allies?
We didn't quite mention the two of us.
Did you talk about the wampum, the significance of that, and it was the 400-year, anything to do with their culture is now the worst of the worst. They're only taught that it is the worst thing in the world that they're savages. If they spoke their language, they'd get their fingers cut off if they spoke it and didn't understand. You imagine a 5-year-old, the only thing they know is their language. Somebody's yammering at them and they don't understand that language. And finally, if they speak it 1, 2, 3 times, they're getting beaten, they're getting abused, they're getting thrown in a isolation tank. One woman actually spoke of in Unseen Tears. There is a film that when we were doing the fundraising for the kickoff here in the Capital District, I was on that committee for a year, and we were doing a lot of fundraising. Sheldon was a part of all those who showed the Unseen Tears, but so she got her fingers cut off, so she never spoke again. So many years later, and her children, and this story that she tells, her children never understood her, they didn't understand anything about her, they didn't know why her fingers weren't there. But when she brings me to tears, when she told this story, her children now then understood why their grandmother was the way she was. And until I came to my own understanding and searching and reading and learning, once I myself got sober, and understood, then I could forgive and understand my father, because my father was really a man of integrity. His word is his word. So for me, as a liaison to our nation, it gave me hope, because it's a lot to bring together Indian people, as even our allies. We have to work with our allies. We can't just work alone, as we all know. We have to work together.
Okay, and we're back.
Oh, hey, we're back.
Oddy, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, no problem, man.
Should we call him?
Yeah, let's give him a ring.
Yeah, let's call Oddy, so we see what happened to him this episode.
Let's give him a ring. See what's good with this guy.
Cliente de servicio móvil al que llama no se encuentra disponible. Favor de intentar más tarde. Message 1, ME02.
Thank you. This has been News World.
News World.
Albany, New York. Albany Banana Corps.
Banana Corp. Banana Corp.